Hello again, Vault Dwellers. It's Josh from 1047 with I guess kind of a quick update. It appears after a few weeks of, somewhat waffling and somewhat kind of just saying we're listening, etc., etc. Bethesda has actually spoken up. They released an article today. I'm not sure if you've seen it. If you haven't, that's what this video is for. The main thing is they're detailing the next 2 patches coming up in the next 2 weeks. This is pretty big news. They're calling these articles Inside the Vault. I noticed them on the Fallout Reddit just this morning. So I'm going to quickly go over what they say and what's coming up in Fallout 76 in the next few weeks. Next week, December 4th, 2018, the main feature will be an increase to the stash limit, plus some, the usual performance and stability improvements, balance changes, bug fixes. So the stash limit is apparently going from 400 to 600 pounds. You could look at it as a 200 pound increase, or you look at it as a 50% increase. And it's not huge. They say they're saying it's somewhat conservative, and they plan to increase it further once they verify this change will not negatively impact the stability of the game. I think it's a great feature if you're using our stash videos, like so many of you have watched. Just going from 400 to 600 it'll feel great. You could still use the 400 for your junk and stuff, and now you get an extra 200 pounds for weapons and things you might want to hold on to. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. The next point is boss loot. Players should correctly receive 2 to 3 items after taking down a boss character. I'm sure we've all fought the Scorched Beast that drops nothing when he dies. I've had that happen a couple times. I've also had a 3-star Mirelurk Queen that I fought for 20 minutes drop a Syringer. That was disappointing. Cryolator effects, I've not really used one or run into one, but apparently they're not working properly, so players hit the cryolator are now chilled, frosted, or frozen, depending on how many times they've been hit. I guess it's something to do with PvP. The duration of the movement speed reduction applies to these effects has been decreased from 2 hours to 30 seconds? Okay. That sounded like it was a real problem if it was 2 hours. Respawning when overcumbered, we ran into this problem with Steve. Apparently when you died when you're over encumbered, you have to respawn at Vault 76. I can't remember what he did. I think we just had him relog. Now that apparently they're fixing it, so you'll be able to respawn at the nearest discovered map marker. And stuck in power armor, I haven't run into this bug, but apparently there's a bug where you get stuck in power armor. I think I recall someone saying that on the subreddit at some point. There's some additional cases where this occur, and they're actively investigating. So that's the December 4th update. The week after, they've got another update coming, and push to talk is coming. Not only push to talk, 21.9 resolution support and a field of view setting are being implemented. That's fantastic. I don't really worry about the field of view, but push to talk is good. I've been waiting for that for a long time. I don't talk to anyone because there's just no push to talk, so I've just turned it all off so I don't sound like an idiot when I'm running around talking to myself, making videos. Also, another big one, special respec after level 50, you'll be able to choose a perk card or moving a special point you had previously allocated. So if you had 1 extra strength, you can I guess reduce it to 7 and put that point somewhere else. I guess that's what it sounds like. Also, camp placement. I'm sure everyone's had this happen at least once where your camp has just disappeared and you get all the parts back and then you're just kind of screwed. Now, instead of just that happening, you'll have the option to either do that or just move to another server. So yeah, if you log in and someone's in your spot, your camp will just disappear. You'll have the option to, move it somewhere else or just move to a new server and drop it in the same spot where it used to be. So that's great. And apparently they're adding a bulldozer feature where you can remove small trees and rocks and other obstructions. So it's easier to create your place where and when you want it. So that's good. I've had some issues in my place where a tree is right in the middle of the house, so I had to build around the tree, which is not too bad, but it clips the wires and stuff like that. So that's a great feature. So these are good additions. Push to talk finally coming in within 2 weeks. The respec, stash increase, which is going to be a big one, and just a ton of other problems being looked at. But the main thing here is Bethesda's listening and they're working on the game. They've acknowledged people are mad. I'm not mad. I'm having a good time, but I do also recognize there's a lot wrong with the game. as well as a lot right with the game. We want this game to be fun. We enjoy it. We want, you know, we want things to work so we can keep playing. I've always looked at this game as kind of an MMO. Some people seem confused by that, but to me it's an MMO, and MMOs take a while, 6 months to a year to get good. So the fact that they're coming out with these changes quickly, you know, it seems like someone put boots to asses, and these things are being fixed. So that's great. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come, and we'll see more fixes and just straight up additions in the future. But that's it for now. Thanks for listening, and we're gonna have a top 10 junk video coming up either later today or probably tomorrow, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But goodbye for now, and I'll see you out there.